And good evening to you. Anybody who's watching or taking outings right now, I am once again in my favorite city, Grapevine, Texas. I'm over here because I heard on yesterday's outing from the conductor on the Tex Rail that they had the ice skating rink open, and a family said they were traveling to go see it, so that's why I'm here. I'm right outside the Hotel Vin, which I'm gonna stay there one of these days. There is the Grapevine Vintage Railroad. All regular rides have ceased for the season. No. I take that back. There's next weekend. One more weekend. One more weekend. If you live in Texas and you want to book this, or you're traveling to Texas, you want to book this ride, it is a fun ride. I was going to do it again because I didn't. That was before I started filming. So I needed to ride it again so I could film. That is a fun train. Right now, it's being pulled by a diesel, streamline diesel, but there is talks about a steam engine that's going to go into service. And guess what? As I was pulling into Grapevine, the steam engine that they had parked right over yonder is painted like this, which gets me excited because I'm thinking it's near. At least they got it painted. So it's near almost ready. They gonna put it back on the rails and your boy's gonna ride it. Okay, but anyway, one more weekend for regular riding, and then it turns into the Polar Express, which I already called, and it is totally booked. So I'm not gonna be able to do the Polar Express. I can film it, but I can't ride it because it's already booked. Very popular. But if you want to ride it just as is, you got one more weekend. That's next weekend, and then all of December it's booked, Polar Express, and then it'll resume regular rides again. So let me go see about this skating rink. Exit Grapevine Main Street Station. Well, that's where we're gonna go, dog. We're gonna go over to those lights over yonder. I love this city. Oh my, I love this city. Look, I'm getting closer to that streamline engine. Be careful when you cross over here because there's no train horn. Grapevine is just beautiful. This is downtown Grapevine, the old parts. Kind of reminds me of the stockyards, some old buildings. I never get tired of seeing this place. And the Hotel Vin is something beautiful. It is magical inside. Magical, I tell you. Now, I don't see people over there. I don't see people going around very fast in circles. Probably not open. But let's just see what it's going to be like anyway. They do got the Christmas tree up, but it's not lit. So, praise report. Your boy's getting a little bit better at the stairs. Still can't do the what do you call it? The alternating legs, but you know what? I ain't complaining. I do the one step, two step deal. At least I can go up and down without falling. Oh, oh, oh. Ooh, they got some good restaurants in that hotel, man. It smells good out here. And they sell stuff, so don't bring nothing over here. It's pretty large and in charge, but still no action. So I recorded a video about 2 years ago. Definitely a year before I had my amputation. And true to its reputation, Grapevine is the Christmas capital of Texas. Oh man, I wish video had smell-o-vision, because that big Christmas tree, you can smell the cedar. That is cedar, right? Ooh, it smells nice. Those are some big Christmas balls. God, so beautiful over here. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And once it's fully decorated, it's going to be awesome. So there is the rink. But it ain't time to skate yet. Bad news that it ain't open yet. Can't film anybody enjoying themselves. Good news is, gives me an excuse to come back. All right, let's go take a closer look at that newly painted up steam engine, which I'm hoping will be on the rails pretty soon. It already looks very beautiful out here, and it's not nowhere near decorated for Christmas yet. I mean, they really do this place up for Christmas. They don't joke around. But it gives me a chance to plug in my older videos. Go check out my older videos. It says Grapevine, Texas, Christmas style. And you'll see what I mean. Of course, as I always say, video does not capture what it's like in real life. Okay, I had to feature this place right over here. It is the Texas Star Dinner Theater. Now, to all of my viewers, I'm very honest. I am very honest, so I'm going to be brutally honest on this one. As far as entertainment, top notch. They are top notch. See, it's not a stage for anybody that hasn't been here. It's not a stage and then you're sitting over here looking at the people on the stage. You eat, they serve you food, full course dinner, plus dessert, you know, full course, duh. But all the people, what depending on what play they're doing, all the people, their stage is surrounding you. It is surrounding you. They are acting out the play all over the place. So the actors can be right beside you. You're looking straight up at them. If they threw a fart, you would be able to smell them. That is cool. The actual play is pretty interesting. But the food. I gotta be honest with the food. The food was no. The food was not good. I got the chicken fried steak, the garlic mashed potatoes. I forgot what dessert I had because I'm not really much into sweets. But the chicken fried steak was the worst I ever had. Sorry, it was dry. The crust was way too thick and very dry. The only thing that was good was the mashed potatoes, and they only gave you, I mean, the mashed potatoes were on point. But they only gave you literally what seemed like a spoonful, like a tablespoonful. And it's like the rest of it was just nasty. I did not like the food. I'm going to see if I can maybe get a lower price ticket because, like I said, entertainment-wise, it's very good. Very entertaining. Loved it. Want to come back for that alone. Food? Nah. Don't want to come back for the food. But there's my honest review. I'm honest with anybody who watches my channel. I appreciate y'all. So I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Now that I'm not afraid of steps anymore, I just wanted to capture this. It's pretty cool. This is going up to that monument. But I ain't going to go up those because I want to get that steam engine already. There's some more information right here about that dinner theater I'll just tell you about. Old West Comedy Murder Mystery Dinner Theater every Friday and Saturday night. Again, the entertainment part, awesome. Those of y'all that know me already know that I'm all about history. Did you know that back in the caveman days, their toilet paper was rough? This is a caveman toilet paper. And as you can see, it's preserved. It's petrified. It's stony. But for real, anybody that asks you if you're playing a trivia game or whatever, know that that is a genuine, here in Grapevine, Texas, caveman toilet paper. For real. Okay, so we're near the steam engine. And what trips me out about this place, this is kind of like, I would say like a museum or an actual, it's a working rail yard because you see this right here? I don't know how they do it. Maybe that turntable over there. But see, there used to be an old car parked right there. I even climbed up the steps, looked in it. But just looking at this, just the tracks and how they end right there, and I don't see how they connect over there. They move stuff around. They're always moving stuff around. I mean, the streamline engines that were pulling the Grapevine Vintage Railroad, they're now parked over here. You can see the cars, but it's got a streamline engine that looks like the one on the Grapevine Vintage Railroad right now. There's the good old Tex rail. That in itself is fun. I mean, it's super modern. It's modeled after, you know, them European trains. Very comfortable. And it'll get you your train fix. If you're bored one day, you just want to ride a train just for giggles, I mean, do it. I mean, it's $4 for an all-day pass. It'll get you your train fix, and then you can hop on the TRE, Trinity Railway Express. That's an older video too that I made just yesterday. That train will really give you a train feel because it rocks and it has a kind of thing. Yep, that's how they do it. I could see it now. So there's the tracks right there. There's the turntables that'll turn, hook on. That's how they move stuff here and there. So that's cool. This is a working rail station. But what we want a close-up of is that over there. The newly painted steam engine, which I believe they're going to call Puffy, which they said is going to be pulling the Grapevine Vintage Railroad. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Legit. Look at all them legit parking places. I could have parked over here. Well, now I know where to come when I do drive my blessing over here. Look at all them spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 legits. All right. That's why I like Grapevine. They're legit friendly. Ooh, 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 ooh. My haunches are up. My undercarriage is tickled. Look at that. It's painted just like the other railroads. That tells me they gotta put it up. If they just painted it like that and they're just gonna leave it there, I'm gonna be mad. For real. I'm gonna be mad. Oh, man. That's so beautiful. Now, the Tarantula steam engine train that used to pull the Grapevine Vintage Railroad years ago, they left it black, true to form steam engine like back in the day. It wasn't painted like this one. So that's why I'm thinking if they went ahead and painted it to look like the other engines right now, they're going to put it into service. Sorry if the camera is going back and forth a little too much. I got to concentrate on my walking. I don't want to trip. Now those steps, they would give your boy a workout, but it's doable. It's doable. Praise the Lord. He helped me walk. He helped me learn how to walk. The Lord Jesus. Without his strength, I couldn't do it. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? I can't remember if this is the same steam engine that was here when I recorded it the first time. 771. I'll have to go look at that older video. Now, for any rail fans that are out there looking at my videos, y'all gotta admit it. It's painted beautifully. Wouldn't you want to see that sucker just puffing out some smoke and letting out some steam and just, I mean, doing its due, man, for real. That is too beautiful to just sit there. It's gotta roll, man. It's gotta roll. Now I could have turned around and captured that train going by, but I left it on purpose looking at this because I wanted you to look at that and then hear the power of the train behind me. You know, it could have used some, but hey, effects are effects, man. Ooh, for a minute there, it looked like somebody was up there. Paranormal? Fantasma? Or just somebody chilling for the night? Mm. Mm. Beautiful. That thing is big, dude, for real. Probably can't tell by the video, but if you're over here in person and standing up and looking at it, that's big. That's a big engine. Definitely bigger than that steam engine that I caught in Anna, Texas. That one's a baby compared to this one. But then this one's a baby compared to the big boy. Well, like I said, FaceTime. Like I said, I got to come back to Grapevine whenever they are decorated for Christmas. Definitely get the roller rink going. So while I'm here, I'm going to come earlier in the day when the information center's open. I'm going to ask about this engine and see if it surely will be put on the railroad. Because I know I've mentioned it, but I'm only going by what the conductor said. And this was not a conductor on the Tex Rail or the TRE. This is a conductor that works for Grapevine Vintage Railroad, and he said it. He said it. Okay, and here's the other side of that beautiful train. Look at that tooter right there. You know that horn's gonna be loud. Now the first time, I'm starting to think this is the same train that I filmed a couple of years ago. Now it was all rusted and honestly nasty looking, paint peeling off, but she was still beautiful because this is, I mean, mechanics of eras gone by. They just don't use steam engines no more for everyday use. Now it's nostalgic rides. But to see her all painted up like this and with the colors of Grapevine Vintage Railroad, I mean, it just gets me so excited. Try to get up as close as I can. These are not legit friendly surfaces. Should have brought my cane. But then again, I didn't know I was gonna be recording this, tell you the truth. I only noticed this beauty from the Tex Rail as we were pulling into Grapevine and seeing that she was painted. That's why I stopped. Take a good look at that cab. Now, I imagine diesel engines, when they came out, they were all sophisticated and all that stuff. And you think, steam engine. No, look at all the components. I'm getting a headache trying to just think, how did they know which goes to what? You had to be super smart for back in the 1800s and all that to figure out all this stuff, knickknacks, and where it all plugs into. Oh my gosh. This thing is no joke, man. Okay. Grapevine Vintage Railroad. They got it labeled. Okay, from a financial aspect, I know it took a lot of money to get this thing restored. Well, it's not fully restored yet. I get all that. I get it. But with all the nostalgia going around, you heard of that billionaire making a replica of the Titanic. People going to visit the Queen Mary, which your boy's going to do that, God willing, and probably within the year. Taking the Amtrak all the way to California, God willing. They got to know that if they're putting this beauty back on the railroad, I mean, they're going to bring in a heck of a lot more money than just the regular diesel engines. Because us modern day people, we see diesels all the time. Streamline or not, we see diesels all the time. People ride the Grapevine Vintage Railroad because of the car. But now, if they put this on the railroad tracks, people are going to come to see the steam engine in full motion. That's going to bring in a lot of money, especially from my fat butt, that I'll ride this thing until I'm just sick of it. I don't know if that can ever happen, but I'll do my darndest. I'll ride it till I'm sick of it. So they're going to make some money on my fat butt alone. All because of this. That. Well, y'all, I'm going to end the video right here because there ain't nothing else to film. I had to capture this beauty. And I will find out more information on that for sure. But the fact that it's labeled, it's got the colors and it's labeled, means that they are prepping to get this baby going. So thank y'all for watching. I'd like to thank all my subscribers. Thank all the people that have viewed. If you have viewed my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, do me a favor, please subscribe. I want my channel to grow. Hit that like button. You know, the more likes I get, the more the YouTube algorithm, you know how all that mess goes. Please subscribe. And I just want to tell y'all a special thank you because I'm getting older now. I'm slower than what I used to be. And especially with this prosthetic, I can't do much like what I used to. But you know what? I'm so thankful for my life, a second chance the Lord Jesus has given me. And this keeps me busy. This keeps me busy. When I see people do like on my videos and people are viewing, subscribed or not, that gives me the, you know, the oomph to keep on doing it. And it gets me out of the house. It gives me my exercise to get out here, get some fresh air, and keep doing something. If I didn't have that, and I would tell y'all, if I had one subscriber and one viewer, that would be enough to get me out, because I would think, hey, that's one person that likes my stuff. Right now I stand at 49 subscribers, so that tells me I got 49 people that like my stuff. and numerous views. So that tells me I got numerous people that view my stuff. So that gets me out of the house, gets me my exercise, keeps me healthy, and keeps me young. So thank all of y'all. I'd like to thank all of y'all for that. Y'all are helping this aging man to have purpose in his life. Because if you don't have purpose in your life, look at my shadow. If you don't have purpose in your life, you're just gonna go, and I'm not ready to go yet. So thank all of y'all. Have a blessed rest of your weekend and a blessed week ahead.